Well, very good morning. It's the last day of March 25. 30 days has September, June, April and November. All the rest have 31 except February, who has 28 but 29 in a leap year. Yes. It's absolutely beautiful. The loch is just like a mirror. I've stopped. You've seen Lochearn many times, but I'm also heading west for a purpose. But I'm always heading west. In fact, I wish I could keep going west. Car passing, rather noisy. Yes. 3 cars passing. It normally happens when I open my camera, you see. So anyway, I'm sorry about all the noise there. It must be dreadful to be watching for the noise. Well, think about it for me, standing bloody next to them. Yeah, so I'm heading west. I was going to do something different today completely, but I had so much to do on Monday morning, and also the weather I knew would cloud over quite a bit in the west, which is exactly what it's done. But I'm still confident we'll get a nice day to end it. Perfect week coming up apparently, but we'll see what happens. But the final day of March, and I'll never see the 31st of March again, so I thought I'd come out. And I'm going to stop at Clachan and Lochearnhead for a coffee actually. It's a long time since I've been inside the Clachan. I had something to eat about 3 years ago. Damn noise of cars. Shut up, shut up, shut up. About 3 years ago I had something to eat there, and so it was actually quite good food. But I'm not eating anything. I'm just going to stop and have a coffee and just relax. I've got a whole day, an extra hour's light in the evening now, so it's not dark until 8:30 really. Not really. But anyway, I'll stop muttering. And anyway, view east over towards St Fillan's there, for anyone who doesn't know. But yes, it's beautiful. It really is. Alright, so I've arrived in Lochearnhead, and I'm sitting here. The Clachan is a sign up saying it's closed, but I've got a good feeling that it'll reopen once I go away. They must have seen me coming into the car park and quickly turned that sign. The weather's a bit gloomy here in Lochearnhead. I said often that the weather can change dramatically when you get to Lochearn, and it changes again when you get up over Glenogle. So I'm trying to make a decision whether to do that, go over Glenogle to Glendochart and see what the weather's doing, or take my chances today and just walk the Glenogle line, which I think I'll probably just do. We're definitely in the midst of a Mercury retrograde. I feel it very strongly. I've had lots of issues with electronics not working properly, or computer crashing just as you're about to complete, a project, or and having to start again. I've had mechanical things going wrong. I've had delays with times and communication. I've had the whole bloody lot actually. It's been quite testing, and now the weather's changed its mood, which is allowed to do, of course, a bit like a woman, always changing the bloody mood. Yes. I don't think men change their mood quite so much. They're generally more balanced, but women tends to switch just as by the minute actually. So I can see somebody in the Clachan looking out to see if I'm still here. Over at that window. But so I'll sit a bit longer, and I think I'll pop out for a cigarette actually. I've got a feeling they don't open until 12 noon for lunches, so I think that's the reason they've got that close sign, and nothing to do with me. Although I could be wrong, and it probably is, Andy. Yeah. If I saw you coming, I would put a close sign up as well. Alright, so I'm still in Lochearnhead, but not the Clachan. I've come along this road, but it's the There's no further access, there's private gates to houses and stuff, so I can't get to the line. My hope was to try and get over and maybe try and locate the viaduct from this direction, but it's not going to be possible. Incidentally, that's the old cancel culture Lochearnhead primary school here, and that would have been the old schoolhouse for the master. Didn't have far to commute to his work every day. And I mean, why close down a school? There must be some children left in the bloody village that need educated. They'll probably go to Callander. They've probably built a new school in Callander or something. The kids have got to take a bus twice a day. You know, after school should be playing. They're bloody sitting in a bus trying to get home. Alright, we're facing north to Glenogle. But I'm coming down this area here to view the viaduct from the north end of Lochearnhead. It's very difficult these days. Everyone's got fences and trees and bushes planted over the line, and over the other side there's a Lochearnhead station house. It's clearly marked on the property wall. I can't take a photograph, unfortunately, because it's well, it is people's private residences. So what we'll do, Annie, we'll get a photograph of this. It looks pretty tacky nowadays, but we'll see if there's any way through that deer fence, and we'll try and get up onto the line, see if we get onto that viaduct. But yeah, the weather's closed in. It's not a good day at all. It's not very good. It might break through the sunshine later, but at the moment it's a very typical spring day in Scotland. Can't make up its damn mind. So here we are. This is the route to or from St Fillan's, and this is the viaduct that the trains cross. And if you remember that story I told you about, that was given to me, that a couple, either in the 80s or 90s, I'm sure it would have been, had asked a gentleman from Crieff who was up here at the time, and stopped him and said, "Excuse me, but didn't realise the train still ran." And he said, "No, you're very much mistaken. It's been closed for such and such years." And he says, "No, we saw the train pass over." And he described them as a professional couple, which means that they're quite savvy, although many psychiatrists and doctors and professors and stuff are not all together there, if you understand. But he described them as a professional looking couple, so from that I'd gather they're sort of fairly intelligent and knew exactly what they're talking about. So isn't it surprising that someone saw the ghost train going across this viaduct many years after it closed? I don't think there's much chance of getting up to it, Andy. The deer fence surrounds the whole thing, you see. But we'll make an attempt. We never give up easily, you see. So you can see how well it was constructed. Amazing piece of engineering, actually, and this was built I think back in the, was it 1860s, something like that. It's absolutely amazing. Of course, it's very sad to see it all just you know, abandoned, and all this bloody clutter all over the place. You know, and all this, sorry to moan, but all this wood that's been cut down and then it's been left for years just rotting. Why not give it to somebody, chop it up and give it to somebody for firewood, instead of leaving it lying there? Yeah. So we'll do our best to try and get up. We'll work away somehow. Well, I made it up, a bit of a struggle actually, but we got here. And the sun's trying to break through. And this is probably the last point of the winter. springtime that I'd be able to do this, because it'd soon be all in leaf, all starting to come out. There's a little wren floating around. So we're going onto the viaduct itself now, Annie. And isn't it marvellous? It truly is, Annie. The route of the ghost train. It's very overgrown, isn't it, Andy? Glenogle Street. The light's not brilliant, I'm afraid, today. Glenogle should be dramatic. But at least we're on it, Annie. Look at the gorse, it's beautiful, isn't it? All it needs is a bit of sunshine on there to liven up the yellow. But this is definitely history, Annie. There's a good chance somebody will probably buy this and knock it all down for the stone. That's the hill they use for the hill running race at the Lochearnhead Highland Games. I've been up there, back down again. 4th prize, 1984 it was. And bottle of Highland spring water. And a thick envelope. I opened it, there's £2 in it. Yeah, so it was a hard £2 earned, Annie. Mind you, £2 in 1984, well, yeah, it was alright. You actually feel the sadness of on foot here. You feel that the whole place has been abandoned, just simply just left. And this viaduct supported many a train between St Fillan's and Lochearnhead and back. It's very sad to see it all like this. And at least I know I can cross right through, apart from those fences, no admittance and all that coming up. At least we've done the viaduct, Andy. So that's good. And that's the kind of signage that, well, that's the line through there. And well, no through road, but what's the alternative? Go down that? No chance. So it's back again, Andy. I'll switch off till we get to the other side. But so here we are. It's the Lochearnhead Viaduct. Who'd have thought of actually walk upon this? I didn't think this would happen. I've done it today. You know, the sun's going to come out, it's going to get pleasantly warm, I think. I've got a rucksack with me today. Because believe it or not, it was raining when I arrived in Lochearnhead. You know, park up, but it's starting to clear. So we need to be quite up, right up the top there, well, sort of at the tree line. That's the railway from Viaduct heading up to Glenogle. So we've got quite a steep climb up to that part. We've got a long down walk up 5 miles up to Glenogle Head. So that's the view into present Lochearnhead. All the white houses, that's the new houses that replaced the burnt down Lochearnhead Hotel, which was burnt down Guy Fawkes night, 1985. Every single part of it. Question mark, question mark, question mark. And these little properties in here, can you see them in the light? I don't know. These are the old station houses for the workers at Lochearnhead. You wouldn't know it now with the tiles in the roof and stuff, you know. But you can tell with that little outbuilding there, that would have been a toilet, believe it or not. They wouldn't have had toilets in the house, that would be the toilet there. And the fact it's all that red brick is it's a brick that the railway board would use. They've used it everywhere, so that's evidence. There you go, looking away up to Lochearnhead at the back there, and Viaduct and Benur. Thanks for coming up here, Annie. Oh, that's alright. Don't worry about it. Yes, it's a pleasure to come up and see all this. There's another little shot of the outbuilding there. And no expense spared. There's a little chimney on top. Because if you want to go out there for a number 2 on a winter's night, you don't want to be sitting there freezing to the toilet seat. No expense spared because coal was cheap, you see, and the railway people got free coal, and then they also got surplus coal which they sold on to their neighbours. It happened all over the country actually, and it's just one of the perks of the job, you know. So here we go, I can't go any further, but this crosses the A85 heading up for Lochearnhead train station, and we are going down this track. I didn't come up this way, but I'm going down it. Didn't know it was here. That's fine, so we're up here. So I'm heading over that way now and going up to the old Lochearnhead train station. So there's that bridge over the 85. I've been up here before, a number of years back, but ahead of us is Lochearnhead train station. And the tracks here. The tracks come to an end here, Andy. This was, what do you call it? Where all the rolling stock would have been kept. Well, perhaps it would. Well, this is the old platforms, you see. It's amazing, isn't it?